The unthinkable act. You mean to tell me they ate it? Commander Ruvik's voice wavered, his frills puffing out in sheer disbelief. The image on the holographic display confirmed it. Grainy surveillance footage captured the humans gathered around the massive carcass of a Vesh, the apex predator of the colony world Altris 9. They had killed it, and then they had cooked it. The assembled officers of the Galactic Council's expeditionary fleet stood in stunned silence. Altris 9 was not a simple world. It had been classified as a Class 7 hazard zone, a designation given only to the most lethal ecosystems. Even the battle-hardened elite of the Zalvanti war clans had struggled to establish a foothold here. The Vesh was the undisputed king of this planet, a bioengineered nightmare of razor talons, reinforced chitin, and paralytic venom. And yet, these humans had not only hunted it, but had decided to consume it. A wave of discomfort rippled through the assembly as a question loomed. What kind of creatures would eat the top predator of a death world? The very thought sent a chill through their ranks. If humans could do this, what else were they capable of? Were they simply fearless? Or was there something fundamentally terrifying about their species? The human menace. High Marshal Karak tapped his claws nervously against the metal table. This is impossible. Even our best shock troops avoid direct confrontation with a Vesh. Admiral Zorix, her mandibles clicking in agitation, studied the footage further. The humans were laughing as they feasted, casually tearing into the flesh of a beast that had slaughtered entire platoons of trained warriors. They show no fear, she whispered. No hesitation. Just hunger. A younger officer, barely past his cadet years, muttered under his breath. Are they even sentient? Or just hyper-intelligent monsters? Commander Ruvik exhaled slowly. We need more information. Deploy a stealth probe. I want to know exactly how they did this. And more importantly, if they plan to do it again. The room fell into a deep, uneasy silence. If humans could eliminate such a beast with mere primitive tools, what could they do with actual technology? Were they an anomaly, or just the beginning of something much worse? The hunt unfolds. The stealth probe descended through the toxic atmosphere, its cloaking field engaged. The human encampment was a stark contrast to the hostile wilderness around it. Primitive in construction, but fortified with lethal efficiency. The footage showed how they had hunted the Vesh. A single human, using nothing but a reinforced spear and a strange projectile launcher, had baited the beast into a trap. The fight had been brutal. The Vesh had struck with blinding speed, its venomous fangs inches from the human's throat. But the human had dodged, counterattacked, and in the final moment, driven his weapon through the predator's skull. The probe continued recording as the others emerged, examining the corpse. One spoke. Damn thing almost got you, Walker. Worth it, though. Fresh meat tonight. The probe transmitted everything. The Galactic Council would need to see this. This was not just an act of survival. It was something else. Something worse. These humans were not merely capable warriors. They enjoyed the hunt. The Council's verdict. The footage played before the high delegates of the Galactic Council, the most powerful governing body in the known universe. Silence reigned. Ambassador Vec of the Rithan Collective spoke first. These creatures cannot be allowed to roam free. They are too dangerous. A murmur of agreement spread through the chamber. They are beyond dangerous, chimed in Supreme Speaker Orlax. They do not merely kill their enemies, they consume them. What happens when they set their sights on us? A heated debate erupted. Some argued that humanity had shown no overt hostility to the greater galactic community, while others claimed that the mere existence of such a species was an existential threat. After hours of deliberation, a grim decision was made. "We must contain them," Orlax declared, "before they consume us all." The tension in the room was palpable. They had faced warlike species before, but nothing like this. Nothing like them. The failed containment. A containment fleet was dispatched to Altris 9, their orders clear: quarantine the humans, prevent their spread, and assess their threat level. But as the fleet entered orbit, their sensors picked up something unexpected. The human encampment was gone. Vanished. All that remained were remnants of bones, ash, and a single message carved into the rock. "Nice try." Panic spread through the command center. "They knew we were coming," one officer stammered. "They planned for this." Admiral Zorix felt an unfamiliar chill run down her spine. "Then where are they now?" The realization hit them all at once. They had never been hunting humans. It had always been the other way around. The containment effort had failed before it even began. The Galactic Awakening. Reports started flooding in from multiple sectors. Humans had been spotted on other death worlds, hunting apex predators as if they were sport. Toxic wastelands, frozen tundras, acidic marshes, none of it deterred them. Every planet they touched, they dominated. The Galactic Council convened again in panic. If containment had failed, what was left? One desperate voice suggested peace. Another, war. But before a decision could be reached, a chilling message interrupted all transmissions. "You sent your worst nightmares after us. We ate them. What do you think we'll do to you?" The council chamber fell silent. The realization was dawning. Humanity was no longer just a threat. They were an inevitability. The last stand. The council declared war. Every fleet, every soldier, every weapon was mobilized. They would strike before humanity could spread any further. But when the first wave of ships reached a human-occupied world, they found nothing but abandoned settlements and traps. The sky lit up with fire as human warships, long hidden, emerged from the void. The war had begun, and the first battle was over before it had even started. One by one, entire fleets fell. The Galactic Council's might, tested against the ultimate predators of the cosmos, crumbled. The final desperate remnants of the once mighty coalition made one last plea: peace. The Galactic Reckoning. Outro. Their surrender was met with silence, then at last a response. "We accept. Now let's talk about what's for dinner." The galaxy had been conquered not through brute force, but through patience, adaptability, and an insatiable hunger. Humanity had no need for empires or thrones. They simply claimed what they wanted, one hunt at a time. As the last embers of resistance died, the universe finally understood. Humanity wasn't just here to survive. They were here to feast. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more story.